max weight. Now check this out, man. You know Fat Tony had to make his return. Fat Tony is the dribble god that is large, burly, and over 300 pounds. So we got to make him again in NBA 2K24, just like we did in 23, 22, 21. We did it all the years, man. So we got to do it again. So check this out. First thing we doing, we're making him a power forward and 6'6". And you know what we doing? We maxing that weight, baby. We gonna max it out. If I could push it more, I would. If I could push it more, I would. I'd max that thing out. And we're going to have a low wingspan to make him look even more goofy, all right? All right, so first thing we doing, we adding that strength, all right? Because he got to be kind of strong. You know what I'm saying? We adding that strength. Next thing we doing is we adding ball handle because he's strength and he can dribble. All right, so he going to be a burly boy. We getting the burly thing. I'm not playing the game with him until he burly. So pass accuracy going to be like 79, 78, something like that. Layup, we're gonna max his layout out to like 91 cool. We're gonna give him a high mid-range. So look at that, bow, 98. We're gonna give him a 94-3. That boy is an offensive demon. He is a offensive demon. We're gonna give him just enough so we can get a gold speed booster, enough stamina. He low on the stamina. Hold on, we gotta give him just enough stamina. Hold on, my guy. I got you, Tony. You gotta be able to at least make it up the court, brother. You gotta at least make it up the court. So yeah, it's gonna look something like this. And I know you're looking like, bro, where's the defense? Listen, Tony don't like D unless it's donuts. That's the only D he talking about, man. So let's get to it. And the build name, I'm pretty sure this build name gonna be something like a shoot first 4 or playmaking 4, because that's what Tony is. Tony gotta run the 4 because he's too big to run anything else. And they call him a shoot first 4. Which is good enough for me. So Tony, fresh from the Goat Boat cruise ship, he coming into 2K24 like, alright, look good and all, beach cool, but where the food? He looking for the food. He don't see no restaurants. All Tony sees is clothing stores, but he don't see no McDonald's, no Taco Bell, no Krispy Kreme or nothing. All he see is Nike, Adidas, Under Armour. He see all these brands and no restaurant, and Tony is not pleased with this. He wanted to go back on that Carnival cruise on the Goat Boat. He don't wear the drip anyway. Now, believe it or not, Tony actually is a burly build, which is weird because he don't even look burly. But we do have the burly sting equipped. Here's the proof. You go to body shape, slender, burly. So Tony is still considered burly, and this is his face, alright? So he got a real chubby looking face. I made it as chubby looking as I could. You know what I'm saying? Low key, I might give him a gap just to add to it. You know, where the gaps at? Yeah, there you go, add the gap. There we go, we can give him a gap. So you see, he got his signature uniform. So it's time for Tony to take this park by storm. All this Christmas decoration, but no Christmas cookies. And most importantly, no eggnog. Tony loves eggnog. And he sees the gym, so he decides to turn away because he ain't worried about no damn gym. He looking for the food. Hey, people, y'all know where brother can get something to eat? Huh? Hello? Why don't y'all talk out here, man? Yeah, I'm hungry. I ain't got what to eat, man. Come on, bruh. Brother man right here. Hey, you got somewhere we can eat at, bruh? Huh? What? Hey, brother just drove by. Come on, man. That gotta be something. Hey, baby girl in the pink dress. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Hey, you know what we can get a bite to eat here? I'll take you with me. Hey, just come on with me down the street. There ain't nobody out here talk. Hey, ain't you shake? I seen you on YouTube. Hey, what Popeye's at? Come on. Man, what is this? Huh? What quest? Man, this brother just gave me some quest, man. I'm trying to get a quest to the buffet. That's what I'm trying to get on. End up finding a food spot, but unfortunately, the place isn't open. None of these restaurants are open. Tony was furious. He couldn't find a way to get in the store, but Tony heard there was a theater around, so he thought he can get some popcorn out the theater after he play a couple games. Tony goes ahead and takes his talent to the theater. And y'all know how Tony is. Tony is an absolute star on the basketball court. Although he has a crazy physique and crazy diet, he still know how to hoop. He always had the skill of athletics, even though his body don't look that way. You see, they leave him open. Oh, you know what time it is. You cannot leave Tony open. Tony will green up everything. Unfortunately, most defenders have no idea the skill of Tony, as they normally just let him shoot and let him dribble without thinking that he's actually a true threat. As you see him right here, Tony cooking up, he hits the center, and the center actually greens his shot. That's what he like to see. That's what Tony like to see, because he don't like solo carrying. The only thing he solo carries are Pizza Hut dinner boxes. He solos those easily, but he doesn't like the solo part. He likes his teammates to hit his shot. So you see right here, Tony playing decent defense, and they're already up 12-6, and he's cooking up and just absolute blowing by people with his weight and girth and size. He's just running through everyone. You see right here, they leaving him open. He's cooking up, dribbling, cooking up, step back, crossover. Look at Tony just absolute destroying her, and then he burly bulldozers and shoves him out the way with gold bulldozer. That gold bulldozer Tony has is unstoppable, man. And he's strong, and he's fast, and he has a 98 mid-range and a 94 3. That boy can do it all on the offensive end. He just don't have defense. The only defense Tony has is when he defending his orders on DoorDash when his orders are wrong. Hold on, he pulls up strong, and he gets these boys up out of here. Quick, easy win. And he decides to stay, and he matches up against two thugs, two villains right here. And Tony said, oh, we got villains and thugs coming up. Let me go ahead and cook up and show them the true art of Fat Tony. So what Tony does, he goes in and takes it up. And these guys are locked down. Tony knows he has a lockdown on them. And he learned from Brother Jones' videos, he can't take lockdown too easy. And because he doesn't like lockdowns, he goes on Twitter and complains that they need to patch him to Mike Wang and tweets him out regularly until they actually did tweak it. But he didn't tweak it enough. So Tony isn't satisfied. He wants lockdown completely gone from the game. He don't like lockdown. He don't like anything defended. But look at that crazy step back move. I told you, Tony has the skills that a lot of people don't understand. He sees what you're going to do before you do it. He has that Jordan in him. He got that Mamba mentality in him. It's all in his veins, his artery clogged veins. Now you seeing Tony playing defense on him. He will play a little spot up D here and there if he has to, just to win. The reason Tony is trying so hard is because the guy in the back said he'd sneak him some popcorn if he won a couple games. So that's all Tony needed to hear. Tony is locked in for the popcorn. He heard the theater got the best popcorn in NBA 2K24 because he said there's no other restaurant here other than the theater. So he has to cook up here. So he's cooking up Thug, and he's trying to make sure he don't do nothing too crazy so he don't go try to rob him after the game, because you know lockdowns all live under that bridge and in that lockdown corner. So he stays away from those areas. He stays out of those blocks because Tony is not the toughest guy, man. He's just a pretty boy that's big. He is a ladies' man. He is not a thug. So as they're winning up right now, they're trying to make sure they secure the win. The center is doing a good job playing defense. Tony now has to play spot up D. He's locking them up. He's clamming, using that movable enforcer badge, and he shoots a midi, and he misses the midi. So the center gets the rebound. They hits Tony, and Tony does what he does best. Step back up and hits that with the 98 mid-range. This is game point now. If Tony messes up, he knows what he's at stake. He hits the center. The center misses and chokes. Tony gets the rebound, though, and repositions it, drives, and then you see what happens next. He jumps and run, and he hits the and one. I told you, Tony don't play games. And because the center missed the shot, Tony decides to go play 1v1 because he ain't risking his third win. He need 3 wins to get the popcorn. So he said, I'll get this third win with no help. I don't need help. I will one-on-one solo this even though it's not a pizza dinner box. And y'all know how crazy soloing a Pizza Hut dinner box is. You gotta be a different tier. You see here, he hit that step back and cooks up the center. And because Tony is a big, technically, they match him up against center. So he has an easy chance as long as he doesn't give that ball up. He's easy for him because they cannot keep up. They leave him open. He's like, oh, you don't know. I got a 94 3 ball. Only been improving his shooting, but his defense has gotten worse over the years. He used to have a little bit of D back in 2018, but now he has no D, but his offensive game is the best it's ever been. Tony looks up to Zion Williamson, which is his role model, because he can't believe somebody that big and overweight made it into the league like him. So Tony looks up because him and Zion are about the same size. As you see the center here over trying to cook up on, he got a little move off, but he missed the shot. Tony resets up, and the center fouls him because he can't keep up with Tony. Tony hits him with a little spin and a scooper. Hits him with the scoop layup, and he's unable to get blocked because he positioned the layup perfectly with that Hall of Fame scooper, Hall of Fame pro touch. He hits a step back, and you know that's green. Next, the center gets the ball. He takes a shot, and he actually makes it. But Tony already know he can see through the bull. He like, you know what? Do it again. So he lets him do it again, and of course, Tony was right. I told you, Tony has foresight, and he can just see things that nobody else can see. He knew he wasn't going to hit another shot, so he gave him the shot. And once you give Tony a rhythm, it's over. The game is over. Tony now has takeover. You might as well kiss this game goodbye. He's cooking up the center. The center don't know what to do. He's hit him with every move in the book. He drives in with the Euro, and he finishes. Threw the center completely off. The center's like, oh nah, hold on, are you Tony? Bruh. He like, oh yeah, you ain't know I'm fat, I'm the Fat Tony. He like, I thought you was an imposter. Tony like, nah, bruh, this is true me. Now the center's nervous because he figured out what Tony actually is. You see, he's stepping up now. He like, oh, I can't give him the shot. Tony fakes him out and does an overly fancy layup just to make his point across that he is uncheckable. He cannot be checked. If the guard is too small, he will shove him out the way. If the dude is big, he will outspeed him. Look at this. Step back, mid-range, game. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man. Right there on the video is another exciting video. You should check that one out next and show that one love. To next video. I see y'all there, man. Peace.